scientific genius from a far-off world flies into action as Hawkman, winged wonder, who would squeal his faithful fighting mascot, hit his arsenal of phenomenal powers against both earthly and interplanetary foes at peace. Hawkman, the Winged Avenger.
Alright, YouTube, I'm back. I forget why I got you here. I just got done doing the fantasy football recap from the draft. I figured I'm going to show off a little haul video I had this past weekend. I haven't been to a Half Price Books in years, actually. It's been quite a few. And back then I wasn't really into collecting a lot of stuff. Mainly Captain America, a couple other titles, but not so much back issues. So this past weekend down in Ohio, I know did I go to one Half Price Books, but 3 Half Price Books. Turns out they were right within like a 15-minute drive of each other, so I just hit all 3 of them. So this is what I got. I guess I'm nothing crazy, so I'll just kind of go through each stop, tell you what I got, and go from there. So the first stop. First time I picked up a little bit here. Everything was $1. They had a 25% off sale. So I got a couple trades. Which, if you know me from anything, I very rarely buy trades, but sometimes you just have to. They had a lot of quarter books, but obviously, if people have known whoever went in there, they put a price tag on the book, so it wasn't really kind of taking my time to go through there. So this is what I got. I'm a huge Firestorm fan, trying to collect everything of his. Don't have anything from the New 52, so I picked up issues 2, 3, 4, and issues 5. So I love those for $1 a piece. All in really great shape too. Then I picked up, I don't know when this ended, but I had the majority of these, and kind of like the series. I think there's a new one out now, which is like Justice League 3001, but this is Justice League 3000, issue 14. So I picked up that. Then Love Anything Brubaker, and I'm trying to get into this group, The Authority. I think there's 12 in series, maybe more. I think it's 12. The Authority Revolution, number 1. Pick that up. It's a pretty beat up copy, but I figure for what the hell, for reading for $1. And I've heard good things about this, so. Punk Rock Jesus, number 1. Get some spine issues, but like I said, for a reader copy and for $1, I'll pick it up all day long. And obviously another character that I like is Hawkman. Trying to collect a lot of his stuff. Only have a little bit of the New 52 Savage Hawkman stuff, so I picked up issue number 14. I just see Liefeld's name on it. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it's Hawkman, so I'm sure it's good. And then, if you ever watched or know anything lately about Running with Comics, he's been digging this series. And last Christmas, with my gift card, I bought Volume 1, so this time I bought Volume 2 and 3 of Fables. I know Scott was very happy about that. I was texting him all day, driving him nuts. I think I texted him like every stop that I went to. But second stop, probably got the majority of the stuff, my books here. So yeah, the second one was a huge store. I wish I would actually got to look through the books. Actually, not a whole lot of trades I really like there. So I just took stuff with $1. Just a ton of quarter books, ton of them. I said with a sticker, didn't want to bother going through them. So the worst part is I forgot my list. Usually I don't go anywhere without my list. And this year going to Ohio, I forgot my list. So I didn't go to the normal store that I usually go to, which has tons I wish I. Wait, I'm gonna take a picture of the basement. Everything down there is $1, and I figured all these books were $1, so why not give a different store a shot? So I guess I got lucky not having my list and picking these up, because this is right where I left off with issue 10 of Immortal Iron Fist. So now I have, I'm missing 1. So now I have 2 through 10, 11, 12. And for not being, most of these not being bagged and board, they're actually in pretty good shape. 13, 14, 15. I think 15 is the last. I think 15 is the last Brubaker one. I think 16. So that's all that. And then it was great because I just picked up 17 when I was with King Joe and Tom. So now I got 2 through 17 straight. I have some other miscellaneous ones. But then continue obviously with my Hawkman stuff. I'm not sure what printing this is. I don't know if it's first or whatever, but Savage Hawkman #1. I don't know how you can tell if it's first print or not, but don't care. For $1, great. Really happy to find this. I have number 6 of this issue, and I have number 1 and 2 combined in an issue, but I don't have the single issues. So number 4, Incognito. So love some more Brubaker stuff. Number 4 and number 5. Cool. And I didn't even know this even existed. It's nothing crazy, but I've been trying to put a lot of these older DC 4-part miniseries together, and I found this one, America vs. the Justice Society, 4-part. There's number 3. And then I was really happy, surprised to find this, because it's a newer book from 2015, and I like this because it's the same writer who does, or did, and it come out while Mercenary Sea. I think it's Kyle Simmons, I think his name is, but it's this Rain issue from Image, number 1. It's really creased up at the top, pretty beat up, but I wanted to read it just to kind of see, because I think it's still ongoing. I think they're at 7, 8 maybe, if that. So I was like trying to find this actually in back issues for cover price, but for finding it for $1, it's great. It contains some more Brubaker stuff. Issue of Criminal, number 7. We find a lot of these lately, so hopefully I'm trying to get in singles rather than trades. I had the first trade of this. I think it ends at 5. So this will pick up right where we left off. This is Fatale number 6. Number 7. And number 8. And this is another one that's not really in great shape, but for $1. I did a trade a while back with Tony Wana Art. He sent me the first issue of this from Boo Studios, and a lot of people like Cy Spurrier, so he writes this. It's Extermination. I read the first issue that Tony sent me, and it was really good. For what I remember, there was a villain and a hero that kind of team up. So I don't remember the whole thing, but I really liked it, so I found issue number 2. I think this is a 4-part miniseries, I believe. And I don't know how I don't have these. I pretty much have anything Captain America that's come out in the past 15 years. And I have number 1 of this issue, and I don't know how I missed the other 4. But Steve Rogers Super Soldier. That's not a Brubaker stuff. So number 2. And number 4. Only number 3. I don't know how I don't have these, but I don't have them. And then my last stop, which is probably the smallest stack. It's only 2 books. Wasn't really hardly anything there. This is the only one that I actually seen that had any books that were more than $1. They had like in a little box with locked up. And they had a lot of Hawkman stuff that was signed, some Bronze Age stuff. Nothing really crazy. But I found this part 2 for $1 of the Havoc and Wolverine Meltdown. This is volume 2. So I got that for $1. I'm just happy to find that. And this is probably my biggest purchase of the day, which is a whopping $3, I think I paid for it. But this is Incognito #1. It's got some spine issues, but like I said, everything was 20% off. So really happy to find that. Because I said I have, like, I don't know if it's a deluxe one, but it's 1 and 2 issues combined in 1 issue. So now I have #1 on its own. So that's all I got from Labor Day. Tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to be taking Tootsie back to Ithaca for her 1-year checkup, and I'll be hitting the comic book shop down there. Always find good stuff. I think it's Comics for Collectors is the name of the shop. The guy who owns it's really cool. He's got a little dog, always hangs out with him. But he usually has 4 or 5 maybe long boxes, quarter books, 5 for $1. So hopefully I'll have another small haul coming up soon. So that's all for now. See you next one. Thanks. Bye.